Hi guys, this video is on how to become wealthy using the steps from The Richest Man in Babylon. Now this book was written by George S Clason a very long time ago, and it contains roughly, I'd say, 6 rules on how to become wealthy. So it is interesting because if you do want to become wealthy, then I think these are the steps you religiously follow. Within a year, 2 years, 3 years, you can make some real big changes in your life. So the first rule is save 10% of your income. Before you pay your mortgage, before you pay your bills, before you pay your shopping, when your income comes in, you will save 10% of your income before you make any kind of payments, whether it be a mortgage, whether it be a luxury item, whether it's anything, whatever it may be. You must pay yourself first. That is the most important rule, right? Just think about this. So if, let's say, for example, you earn £2,000 a month, $2,000 a month. So what you do is you deduct 10%, which is £200, and you've got £1,800 left. Now that £1,800 can be used on your bills, your mortgages, whatever you need to pay. But that £200 you've paid first to yourself. Now think of this as an extra bill, because if you don't, you'll probably start thinking to yourself, oh well, I've got to pay everything else, but this is like an extra, this is just saving for myself, so I don't really need to save it. That's what a lot of people have a mentality of. But why? You should be paying yourself first. Think of it as an extra bill and pay yourself. So then you will always pay yourself first, because it's like paying a mortgage or it's like paying a bill. You'll always pay them on time. Sometimes you might miss them once in a month or a while, but you'll always catch back up because you have to pay, right? So do the same with yourself. Why should you not be as strict with yourself? You should be paying yourself, right? So you need to be saving 10% of that bill. Now you might say, well, I don't have any money left at the end, and what am I supposed to do? I just about managed to pay my bills. I might have something left over, or I might have nothing left over. The thing is, you can make cuts in your bills. I mean, really, you can. I don't know, let's say you're a smoker. Why do you cut down on your smoke or completely stop? I bet you'll save more than £200 or dollars. So yes, that's it guys. If you're saying that you don't have any money left, or you've got nothing left of your wage, the thing what you've got to look at is you can make savings by cutting down on what you're actually spending anyway, buying cakes and sweets. So that's already one saving. So really, if you push, you must be able to save something. And if you still can't, why don't you get some overtime where you work, right? Get an extra shift here and there. I mean, £200 a month is like £50 a week, dollars a week. So if you look at it, I'm sure you can squeeze in an extra shift here and there. But you've really got to work at this. It's not going to be easy, I understand, but it's possible. Now, the third rule in The Richest Man in Babylon is review and control your expenses. So the first thing you've got to do is, as we were just talking earlier on, we've got to cut down on luxuries. Now luxuries can be in the form of your groceries, by if you're getting extra things like cakes, sweets, desserts which you don't really need, you're overspending. Other things are like cigarettes, smoking. We've just covered this before, so it's things like that. Just cut down on everything. If you're just driving around on a weekend, just wasting the fuel, or you're going to the cinemas, eating out, takeaways, you've got to basically have a look at everything that you're spending on. You really got to stop. So takeaways and all these things, nights out, cut them down. Have one in a month if you're having 4 in a month, and you've got to save your money. You really got to make your money go a long way. The next thing is find cheaper deals, right? To find cheaper deals, what I mean by that is, let's say for example you've got gas and electricity and you're paying the bills. Why don't you shop for cheaper prices? There are companies and there are like comparison websites where you can go on to enter your details, enter what you're paying currently, and they work it out and they find you cheaper deals. So you're going to save something. If not, even if it's $5, $10, $15, it doesn't matter. It's all being saved. It all adds up in the end. If you really want to become wealthy, you've got to first somehow cut down on your expenses. I mean, that's the most important thing, and that's what I've done. The next thing is, can you downsize? Downsize meaning in whatever you currently have, can you go down an option that's, so for example, let's say you've got a luxury car, a nice car. Could you, if you got to say a BMW or something, could you go down to a Honda, something which might be cheaper on the fuel? Is it a diesel? Is it a petrol? These things obviously they count. You could get a nice car once you're wealthy, so put down. If you're living in a big house, I usually think if you're living in a rented house, that's really big. Can you move into a smaller house? Basically, we pay less rent a month, so you can save something. If you can, it'd be brilliant. If you have a car, downsize, get rid of it, use public transport. Simple as. Track your expenses daily, weekly, monthly. Write down everything that's coming in and out. You must do this, right? Because once you're writing things down, you can tell whether you're overspending or where you're spending your money, and if you could stop spending your money there, how much you'd save. And it gives you a boost because everything's being tracked. If you ask most people what happens to your income at the end of every month, they'll be like, don't know what it went on. And that's the problem, because you don't know where your money's going. You don't really track, you don't plan, and there's nothing written down on paper, so you just can't move forward. You can't become wealthy because you don't know where your money is going. Wealthy people know where their money is going, and that's very important. The third rule is invest your money. It's easy to say invest your money, but you could invest your money in things which you don't even know about, but that's wrong. What you need to do is invest your money in businesses which you know about, right? So this fourth rule from the Richest Man in Babylon: to become wealthy, you've got to start investing your money. Now, the quicker you invest your money, and in ways which are actually investable and which are good, then in the long run you're going to become very wealthy, and your money's going to work harder for you. Now, first, to invest your money in businesses you know about. Okay, don't be investing in things you don't know about. Like, for example, my brother, he invests in Bitcoin, but he seems to know a lot about Bitcoin, which is fair enough. I don't know nothing about Bitcoin. I won't even know where to go, what to do, and it don't make sense to me, so I wouldn't invest in Bitcoin. Only invest in things that you know. You can invest in the stock market, so look into these big companies like Apple and Google, and I suppose if you had invested in these companies a long time ago, before they actually became a huge success, then you would be a multi-billionaire by now. So you've got to look out for opportunities that arise, new things. Keep reading, watching the news, and trying to get information of what's a new technology that's about to come out. And if you can invest into that, then maybe down the line, 5, 10 years, 15 years, it might be worth a lot. And that's how you make your business. The next way to invest your money is have a side business. Now, side businesses can be anything. Just think about anything. You could go around doing the gardening for your neighbors, charge them something. This should be done after your main job, so to make that extra money. A side business, so gardening services, start that off. You could be doing things like that. You could be collecting groceries from the superstores, from the grocery store. You could be collecting for the old people who can't go, and they'll pay you for it. There's so many ideas. You could start a car wash. You could even, one thing that I've realized is, if you already have a car and you're already paying insurance and everything, okay, I understand. Why don't you start working for a cab company? Now, sometimes that means you've got to buy a more newer model of a car, which is fine. Add a little bit more money, buy a newer model. Insurance might cost you a bit more because obviously, you're going for higher and reward insurance. So of course it's going to cost you more, which is fine. You might have to pay extra pay. But then you could start moonlighting for, you could be doing taxis for Uber or any of your local cab companies if you don't like Uber. And it brings in a bit of income. And, you are self-employed, so it can look like a side business. And, if you've got the sense to move forward and think of a business, you could start putting cars on to bring out taxis to other drivers so they can work full time, and they'll pay you a certain amount of money for the vehicles that you hire out to them. But you've got to start somewhere before you can jump and go into bigger things. So you must, right now, when you think about these things, you might be saying to yourself that, oh, well, it's not going to happen, and that's a big thing, and that should take ages, and I can't see that happening. But you'll never know until you don't try, okay? So you've got to make that move. You've got to shift yourself, and you've got to say, right, I'm going to do this, and you've got to do it. You've got to do the action, okay? You must do what nobody else is willing to do if you want to become wealthy. You've got to put the hours in. You've got to stay focused. You've got to have a positive mind, and you've got to say to yourself that I am going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it. The next place where you can invest your money is savings accounts. Savings accounts with your local bank, they usually offer you something like, 1 or 2% interest rate. It's not much at all, but it's better than nothing. If you've got nothing else to invest your money in, just put it into a savings account and watch your money grow. It does grow very, very slowly, but it does grow. If you've got debt and you already owe money, then it's best to pay the debt off first, because the debt interest is always higher. Pay the debt off. you're on your way to financial freedom once you start investing. Once you start investing slowly, you'll get the hang of it, and then slowly and slowly it'll become a habit, and you'll start investing in so many things. Some things will work, some things won't work, but in the end you'll always be up. That's how I look at it. You've got to remain positive. So the next rule in The Richest Man in Babylon to become wealthy is keep learning. So you must keep on learning new ideas, new ways of how to provide value to other people. So for example, you could take courses online. Okay, there's so many courses that you could take online. One way is using the Udemy service, which is brilliant for anything. You can learn anything on there. You can go online, just Google Udemy, and you can find any course or anything that you want to learn. You can learn it. You can learn how to create a website. You can learn how to do SEO. You can learn how to use video software, editing software. So it's brilliant, and there's others as well. So that's the first thing you've got to do is you've got to keep yourself well informed. You've got to keep educating yourself so that you can learn something new. Now you might say, well, what could I learn? You can make money in creating videos for people. You can create videos. You can create videos for yourself on YouTube and start earning money. You can create videos for other people. You can create videos for your websites. There's so much you can do, and it's good to have this skill set in creating videos. It's very important because it's one big step that you can do for yourself, and video is the way forward. Everybody likes to watch a video. You're watching a video right now, so it's important that you do something like this. The next thing, learn how to make websites. Okay, websites are important because you can showcase yourself on these websites and your products, whatever you're selling. You can go on websites, so it's important to have websites. SEO that goes along with it. Learn how to do SEO, and also you could then make websites for other people and charge them. So you see, the money's coming in, the ideas are coming in. You've just got to get out there. You can go onto a website called Fiverr, and you can offer your services on the website Fiverr. People will pay you $5, $10, $15, $20. You advertise service, what you're willing to do, and somebody will come along and they'll take your services. I just want to flip that around. You can get other people to do your work, whatever you want, websites, designing or creating videos, music pieces. You can just go onto Fiverr, and there's people that are willing to do it for $5, $10, $15. So you can flip that around. But I'd say you learn yourself is best, so you can do things. Next thing you should learn is affiliate marketing. That's the way you're really going to make your money without having to work. Basic passive income, which we're going to discuss in the next slide. Anyway, so if you learn how to do affiliate marketing, you can sell other people's products. You can become an affiliate for Amazon Associates. So basically you sell their products. You can review them, make videos to review them, put them on your website, sell them, put them into YouTube, put a link there so people come there, they'll click on the item, then you'll get a certain percentage if anybody buys something of that product. So it's all worth doing. It's slowly, you've got to start off, you've got to start doing the action, and you can get there. All this you might be just looking at it and putting in, and I used to watch so many videos before, and I used to look at it and say, oh yeah, I used to make a few notes, and then I used to give up because I thought, oh, there's so much to do and I don't know what to do. But you've got to take action, and things slowly open. Doors will slowly open, right? There might be something you can't do, but if you keep at it, eventually it gives up. This big barrier that's in front of you, this wall that's stopping you from doing things, will just break down, and you can just keep moving forward. That's very important. The next rule in The Richest Man in Babylon to become wealthy is you've got to protect your money from losses. Okay, what that means is your money has got to be kept safe, so you should always insure your money. And you might say, well, how do I insure my money? Well, the thing is, if you're putting your money into banks anyway, it's already insured, right? They give you a certain amount that's insured, so that's one way. Don't leave your money lying around, basically, so that thieves or anybody can get through access to it and take it away from you. That's very important. The other ways to protect your money is to get life insurance. Now you might say, well, what's the point getting life insurance, because if I'm dead there's nothing there. But if you've got a family and you've got dependents, and you could leave the money for them, at the end of the day the money is going to be insured, it's going to be safe, so your family can still benefit from it. The other thing is to get house property insurance, right? House insurance, that means anything, car insurance, any kind of property that you own, get the insurance for it. It's providing it's worth getting, right? Because let's say your house goes down, if you don't have insurance, you're not going to get any money back for it, and you're not going to have a house anymore. You're going to have to spend more money to buy a house. So it's best to have insurance which will pay for your losses. So it's very important you do that. The next one is invest carefully. Obviously that goes from what we were previously saying. Don't just invest in anything, only invest in things which you know are going to work. That's what you must do. Be careful what you spend your money on. what you do with your money, where you put your money, and are you covered with insurances. That's very important. The next rule in The Richest Man in Babylon is passive income. Now, passive income is something that can really make you wealthy while you sleep, basically. So it's money, you're earning money while you're going about your day or night doing something else. The way you make this kind of money is basically by, as we was speaking before about affiliate marketing, YouTube videos, offering some kind of service. You could make something like an ebook where people are interested in. You could sell it for $5, $10, and if people are interested, you've got good content out there, people will buy these things. That's money coming in automatically. It's on autopilot. And that's why I was saying that you've got to learn how to make videos, how to become an affiliate marketer, how to make websites, and get to use Fiverr as well. So you're making money without actually doing the work. You've done the work first, and then the money is on autopilot for the rest of your life. You might have to make 1 or 2 touches here and there, that's fine. So for example, let's say you use YouTube and you make videos. Let's say you're reviewing an iPhone. Probably not the best example, but let's say you're reviewing an iPhone, the latest iPhone that's come out. You've reviewed it, you've got a lot of views, and everyone likes the way you've reviewed the phone. At the bottom of your video, you could put a link that says you can buy this iPhone from so and so place, wherever this place is. They'll click on your link, it has your code inside it, it goes to wherever they're going, whether it's Amazon or whether it's Apple. If they buy the iPhone, because they've come through you've referred them, Amazon or iPhone or whoever whichever company it is, they will give you 5, 10, 15% of commission, and that's done while you sleep, basically. So that's why it's very important that you know how to do all these things. And once you get the hang of doing all this, all you need to do is repeat and rinse. What that means is keep doing the same things, for different products if you're selling products, and keep on rinsing. Just keep on doing it. Make so many videos, do so many reviews, make so many websites, become an affiliate marketer for so many different things. Work on your craft and just keep on compounding, because whatever you put in, you're going to get back anyway. Stay positive, stay focused, and you can become wealthy. And I'd just like to thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the link below if you want to purchase The Richest Man in Babylon book from Amazon. And please guys, don't forget to like this video and share. I hope it was very helpful. And this obviously was the review of The Richest Man in Babylon and how to become wealthy using the steps contained in this book. Thank you.